Let's just go ahead and say it. The world's longest penis belongs to, and there it is. You're listening. You're curious. You're wondering where this is going. Maybe you're laughing a little, maybe you're uncomfortable. But either way, I've got your attention. And that's important. Because this, right here, this moment, is exactly how distraction works. It hooks you with something wild, something extreme, something absurd. And then it pulls your focus off what actually matters. And that's why I chose this title. That's why we're starting here. Because in a world that's constantly screaming for your attention, through headlines, through noise, through comparison and shock value, I want to talk about what's real. And yeah, the idea of the world's longest penis might make you roll your eyes or lean in or click on something you wouldn't normally click. But the deeper message here is this: we are living in a time where we are conditioned, almost trained, to believe that being more is what makes us matter. More successful, more beautiful, more productive, more ripped, more famous, more extreme, more visible, more. And yes, even more, in the areas we don't talk about in polite company. Because if it can be measured, we start using it as a way to define ourselves. And what I want to say to you, the real message here, is that none of that is what determines your value. None of it. The world's longest anything is a record, a curiosity, a trivia answer. It's not a life. It's not a purpose. It's not fulfillment. And yet, you and I both know that on some level, we're all out here chasing something measurable to prove that we're enough. And I get it. It's natural. You want to know where you stand. You want to feel like you matter. You want to be seen. You want to be taken seriously. And when the world keeps throwing up numbers, rankings, algorithms, and records, it's easy to start believing that you're falling behind. That you're not tall enough, rich enough, hot enough, liked enough, loved enough, big enough, long enough. But that is a lie. It's a lie built on surface-level metrics that have nothing to do with your power as a person. Because your worth is not external. It never was. It doesn't live in what you have. It lives in how you live. Now let's come back to that record. You know, the one. Let's pretend for a second that you had it. Let's say you woke up tomorrow and you were the owner of the world's longest penis. Great. Congrats. What now? What would that actually change about who you are? Would it make you kinder? More fulfilled? Would it solve your anxiety? Would it heal your childhood wounds? Would it deepen your relationships? Would it push you to show up better in the world? Probably not. Because those things, the things that actually create a meaningful life, they can't be measured in inches. They're measured in how you treat people. How you show up for yourself. How you handle failure. How you keep going even when it's hard. How you love. How you forgive. How you speak truth. How you push through discomfort and shame and fear and stand tall in who you are. I have met thousands of people across the world. Men, women, young, old, rich, broke, loud, quiet, and the one thing that always sticks with me is that the people who own the room, the people who leave an impression, the people who carry power, are not the ones who are the loudest or the flashiest or the biggest in any sense of the word. They are the ones who have done the work. The ones who are grounded in their truth. The ones who are done performing for approval and have started living for something deeper than validation. So let's talk about your power. Let's talk about what actually matters when you strip away the noise, the headlines, the comparison, the lies that the world has fed you. Your power is in your ability to be honest with yourself. To stop pretending. To stop chasing a version of success that was never yours to begin with. Your power is in doing the unglamorous, unmeasurable work of showing up day after day, especially when it's boring, especially when no one claps, especially when you don't feel like it. Your power is in your willingness to be fully seen, to be vulnerable, to risk judgment, to stand in your story and say, "This is who I am." That is bigger than any record. That is longer lasting than any headline. That is stronger than any external measurement. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not too small. You are not too broken. You do not need to be more. You just need to be more you. Fully, unapologetically, honestly. And if you're sitting here thinking, "But I haven't done anything big," let me tell you something. your life doesn't need to be big to be important. Some of the most meaningful impact you will ever have happens in the quiet moments. In the way you treat a stranger. In how you show up for your kids. In the way you speak kindly to yourself on the hard days. In the choice to try again when you could have quit. That's the stuff that matters. That's the real legacy. We spend so much time worrying about how we measure up that we forget to just live. And let me tell you, comparison will rob you blind. It will steal your joy, your focus, your peace, your momentum. It will make you shrink. It will make you second guess. It will paralyze you. And all for what? To try and win a race you never wanted to run. To chase a record that doesn't actually matter. So no, you don't need to have the longest, the biggest, the best anything to live a life that means something. What you need is presence. What you need is purpose. What you need is courage. What you need is to remember that you have always been enough. Not because of what you can show, but because of who you are. And the sooner you stop chasing someone else's definition of enough, the sooner you will start living a life that actually feels good on the inside, not just one that looks good on the outside. So yeah, the world's longest penis belongs to someone. Let them have the record. But your record, your mark on this world, that's going to come from something deeper, longer lasting, and far more powerful than any headline could ever capture. It's going to come from your integrity, your resilience, your humanity. That's the stuff the world really needs. Not longer penises, not louder egos, not shinier things, just more truth, more heart, more real people doing real work to make this world a better place. And if you're willing to do that, to show up, to tell the truth, to live fully, then you've already won. You've already broken the only record that actually matters.